season 2 finale. I'm going to keep this as short, sweet, and to the point as I possibly can. I'm not going to be long and drawn out with this one right here. So, girl, there is a lot that happened in this episode right here, though. I am going to say, first and foremost, somebody needs to let me know if I'm missing something. Did Lucius's mother, or did she not go outside and she was about to talk to those news reporters in the last episode? Maybe I missed it. I could have swore I was glued to the television last night, but did I miss it where they told us what the fuck happened with that situation? So what the fuck happened with Lucius's mother being outside with the news reporters? Because maybe I missed that shit. If I did, y'all let me know down in the comment section down below. We also find out that Jamal's whole Twitter rant was on some straight up bullshit, okay? It was on some straight up motherfucking bullshit. Jamal is alive and well. That was all a ploy to get a lot of people to tune in to Empire to see if his motherfucking ass was actually going to be killed off. I low-key knew it was a ploy because, number one, even if you are being killed off a show, even if you are leaving a show, you can't just sit there and spoil it for people like that. You can't just sit there and tell people that, oh, yeah, okay, they killed me off of the show, especially if they haven't revealed that yet in the show. So I knew that was all a ploy. I knew it was bullshit, and now we all know it was bullshit. So Jamal is alive and well. They're having his welcome home party. He does get wheeled in a wheelchair. At first, I thought he was paralyzed, and then we later on see that he's not paralyzed. He's just, crippled on a cane. He's going to have to go through some physical therapy. I mean, but I thought that shit was low-key dramatic as fuck. I don't know, girl. But, yeah. Jamal is alive and well. He's doing okay. I think Jamal is okay. So, I don't know if maybe that was kind of being a little bit sarcastic when he was saying I was being killed off of the show. Maybe it's not Jamal the character. Maybe it was Jamal the person, as in the person who's really loves his music and things like that. Because we know that Jamal right now, he's in a bad place. He's not really excited about music anymore. He's just not feeling it right now. Hakeem and Laura, they're preparing to get married. So Laura's brought her family to meet with the Lions. They're having dinner. And basically Laura's parents are laying down the law. They're basically saying, I want my daughter's day to be okay. I don't want y'all to have all these hood rat ass thugs there. I want my daughter's day to be special. Now, Lucius done already invited this motherfucker Exhibit there. I can't think of his name on the show. It really doesn't matter. But he done already invited him there. He didn't let Laura's parents know that he's coming. And at first, they like, okay, we know this motherfucker. We done seen his ass on the news. He's bad news. He sells drugs. I don't want no shit to pop up at my daughter's wedding. If you're going to be inviting these hood rats, they're going to be acting a fool, you need to go ahead and cancel that invitation. But Lucius and Cookie, they tell them, even though they're coming, they're family, we've known them all of our lives, we're going to keep everything under control. We're not going to allow them to ruin the wedding, basically. And they're like, okay, whatever. So let's go ahead and we can toast to that shit, but just make sure my daughter's day is special. So they toasted that shit, and now they're just basically waiting to become part of the Lion family. Bitch, the feds then sat there. They trying to pressure Anika into testifying against Lucius. So she pops up and she basically wants to have a sit down conversation with Lucius to let him know what the fuck is going on. And these people are trying to pressure me to testify against you. So she pops up and he's in there talking to Cookie. And she's like, "Can I have a moment alone?" He was like, "Girl, I ain't got no secrets against, I don't keep no secrets from Cookie. Y'all know me and Cookie, we talk about everything, bitch. We down like 4 fat tires on Cadillac." You know what I'm saying? So she sits down and she's telling him what's going on about how the feds are trying to get her to testify. And he basically is like, they can't make you do that. And like, yes, the fuck they can if they want to. But girl, in the meantime, between time, when all that shit is happening, Rhonda pops up in that motherfucker, and Rhonda just cold cocked the ass in the face, and now she all leaking all out of goddamn nose and shit. Rhonda like, "Bitch, I know you pushed me." And Lucius and them like, "Hold on, you trying to say she pushed you down the stairs? She the reason why you had, miscarriage?" She's like, "Yes, I know that bitch pushed me. I seen the bottom of this bitch shoes, and I remember them same shoes walking out of the house after this bitch pushed me down the stairs." And of course, Cookie's like, "Well, girl, I got some Louis Vuitton shoes too." She was like, "No, it was this bitch that pushed me down the stairs." I mean, she's very adamant about it. Nobody's really believing her, and the person that you would really expect to believe her is Andre, and he's not believing her either. You the one who put the shit in her head, like really sit down and think about it. Did somebody really push you? You're the one who put this shit in her head. Now you're not believing anything the girl says. So Rhonda's really pissed at this point. She pissed. So she storms out, and then she sits there and she has a conversation with Andre, and she's basically like, "Look, motherfucker, you know what I helped you do? I helped you bury this motherfucker here. So I'm going to basically," in so many words, she was basically asking Andre to help her kill Anika in so many motherfucking words. But of course, Andre like, "Nah, girl, I can't do that. I can't do it." So Rhonda says, "Okay, whatever." Rhonda decides she's going to go on about her business. She's feeling some type of way. So Rhonda leaves at this point. I don't know where the fuck she went. I don't know if she was planning on going to her mama's house, where she was going. But Rhonda left and wasn't talking to Andre motherfucking ass no more at that point. oh goddamn manipulating ass Lucius girl goes down to the jail and convinces Frida that he's not the reason why her father is dead. He was like, you gonna sit there and believe a damn crackhead. You gonna believe a drunk crackhead who was mad because she couldn't get into the ASO wars. And she, like I said, he got into her head. He was like, don't you love Jamal? She was like, you know how I feel about Jamal. He was like, well, Jamal right now, he's uninspired. He's feeling like he don't want to do this shit no more. So he convinces Frida to record a track and, lets Jamal listen to that. And that kind of low-key breathes life back into Jamal. Now he's feeling a little bit better about, performing again because, he hear his girl is doing okay. And, Lucius basically told him everything good. Shane, you ain't got to worry about her. I done basically convinced the motherfucking ass that I ain't the reason why her daddy dead. So now Jamal is low-key, he's back into being himself again a little bit. Bitch, Lucius and Cookie was low-key about to get back together. Lucius was basically asking her, don't you think you want to probably try this again? And at first she was like, motherfucker, please. But, she was low-key. She was like, I might consider it. I might consider it. I don't know right now. Give me a little while to think about it and I'll let you know. So, but we know that ain't nothing to get excited about because we know Lucius and Cookie are there. Girl, they on and on again, off again like a motherfucking light switch. So that ain't anything to get super duper excited about. So, don't really get excited about that. So even if they do get back together, we know that the shit probably not going to last very long because they're going to end up falling out again about something because that's just what the motherfucking lions do. Since Anika's just really distraught about the whole thought of her having to testify against Lucius, she decides to go to extreme drastic measures and get her motherfucking ass on a ledge. And she's about to jump. And I low-key think that bitch wasn't about to jump. I low-key think she just wanted some type of sympathy. That bitch is, we already know now she is definitely not to be trusted. So they catch her out there and Cookie ends up talking her down off the ledge. She's like, look, you can't just think about yourself now. You are carrying a life inside of you. Not only are you carrying a life inside of you, you're carrying my grandchild inside of you. You said you always wanted to be a lion. Now you're a part of us. You're carrying a part of us inside of you. So, like I said, Cookie's sitting there talking to her. Cookie's crying and shit. And she coaxes Anika down off the ledge. So they grab her. Lucius tells a pimp named Slickback to take her, just protect her, make sure she's okay. They only gotta, keep her safe for the next 2 days. So a pimp named Slickback, they take her and they making sure that she's okay. So Anika got her motherfucking ass down off the ledge, even though I don't think that bitch was gonna jump any motherfucking way. Lucius mammy, y'all. Lucius motherfucking mammy done sat there and spilled the motherfucking beans. Like I told you, I'm gonna be all over the place. She done spilled the beans that Tariq the Freak is Lucius's half motherfucking brother. And we understand where it's coming from now. Lucius's father was killed in front of him. And as the guy was killing Lucius's father basically told him, man, you don't want to kill me because your son gonna be without a father and my son is gonna be without a father. And that man basically told Lucius's daddy that, that boy ain't none of mine. That's your son. That's your child. So Lucius already knew that Tariq the Freak was his half brother, bitch. Yes. Ain't that some shit? Tariq the Freak is Lucius' half brother. And Tariq the Freak, girl, he owns to that motherfucker exhibit. I can't think of his goddamn name. Sheen or whatever the fuck his name is in this episode. I don't know. But Tariq the Freak is basically investigating this Sheen dude, Exhibit, and Lucius. Because, he already know that, Lucius reveals to Cookie that while she was in prison, he was basically acting as a hitman. Him and Sheen, they were basically killing people while she was in jail. So this Tariq the Freak dude, he basically trying to just gang up on, Lucius and this dude to try to probably gonna get one of them to turn on the other one. We don't know, but I'm pretty sure Lucius, he gonna eventually come out on top. We know Lucius, he just not finna go down, girl. He just ain't built that way. Now we're at the wedding, girl. Wedding is beautiful. The venue is beautiful. I don't know who that young lady was that was up there singing, but she had a beautiful voice. Y'all leave that down in the comment section. Let me know who she was. I don't remember exactly who she is, but she had a very, very beautiful voice. Everybody looked cute. Cookie looked cute. Hakeem was handsome. Everybody looked good, okay? Laura was very, very beautiful in her dress. Now, Anika, why they decided to allow Anika to come to this wedding, I have no idea. Especially when you know that you got these feds out here motherfucking trying to subpoena her for to testify against Lucius. So why they allowed her to come to this wedding, I do not know. But Anika's there, they had to, Cookie had to agree to let this Exhibit dude come there, because she basically told him they got to work together now to keep the feds off both of their ass. Because if one of y'all go down, y'all all going down. So she had to agree to, sign his cousin or some shit to the label. And she had to agree to invite him to the wedding. So he pop up at the wedding. He bringing these goddamn sketchy ass hookers. And they just acting a goddamn donkey already. Drinking all kind of liquor and shit. But Anika's at the wedding, and there's this chick who's dressed up like a waitress, as a waiter. But she's not a waiter. She's just disguised as a waiter. So she runs up to Anika and throws a hand. Puts this paper in her hand, because you know you have to serve a person. You have to literally hand the paper to them in their hand. And she hands Anika this paper because, like I said, she's disguised as a waitress. So now Anika's gonna have to testify against Lucius at this point. So now it's time for Laura to walk down the aisle. Now, this motherfucking exhibit dude, after he finds out that this woman has sat there and basically subpoenaed Anika, he just goes crazy. They pushing, and it's all kind of commotion going on in there. And like I said, Laura's getting ready to walk down the aisle. Remember, her parents already told Cookie and Lucius, I don't want it to be no shit at my daughter's wedding. I want everything to be cool. I don't want you inviting all these ghetto motherfuckers to the wedding. So as they're standing at the door about to walk up to the altar, they notice all this commotion, all this, shit is all out of place. So Laura's like, look, I can't do this, Hakeem. I cannot do this. I can't. I don't want this to be my life. I don't want this to be my life every single day. So she basically left Hakeem motherfucking ass at the altar, bitch. And then her daddy threw some motherfucking shade to me. I told you not to invite these ghetto motherfuckers to the wedding, girl. So her daddy threw some shade, and Hakeem is left at the motherfucking altar by his goddamn self. Now, Lucius being Lucius, he not just finna let that shit go with them people subpoenaing Anika to testify against him. So of course he sat there, he kicking everybody out. He goddamn picking these goddamn waiters up by their goddamn the back of their pants and throwing their ass up again. Get the fuck up out of him. He's like, some shit got to happen, bitch. Some shit got to happen. So he asked a pimp named Sleekback, and he married Anika to prevent her from having to testify against him. Now, pimp named Sleekback, like, we ain't got time to get no marriage license or nothing like that before the trial. He was like, we already got that covered. Because remember, when me and Anika were together, we were going to get married. We already had the marriage license. But I'm trying to figure out how in the fuck was Andre ordained to marry any motherfucker about it. I digress on that whole little situation right there. But, Pimp Named Sleepback was like, well, yeah, as long as you got the marriage license, y'all can get married, But girl, Cookie's like, I know I did not save this bitch's life for her to sit there and marry you. I know I didn't save this bitch's life for her to sit there and ease her way back in like this. Number one, we already don't like this bitch. We found out that this bitch is pregnant. Okay, we got to deal with her on that front. But you mean to tell me you about to sit there and marry this hoe? So Cookie is distraught. But Cookie, she said, y'all know I'll do anything for my family. She does not want it to go down. But at the same time, she said if that's what it takes for her to not have to testify against Lucius, she low-key goes along with it. But she storms about it because Cookie is hurt. Because like I told y'all, not long ago, her and Lucius were low-key about to get back together. That's why I told y'all, on and off like a light switch. So, Andre ends up marrying Anika and Lucius. Yes, he ends up marrying Anika and Lucius after he, pronounced them husband and wife, may kiss the bride, all that type of shit. Lucius kisses her on the cheek and she low-key looking like, oh shit. Bitch, did you really think it was just going to be all, but he marrying you to just keep you from testifying against him? He doesn't really want to marry your motherfucking ass, okay? He's fucking distraught that he has to marry you. But as they're walking down, Andre is introducing them as Mr. and Mrs. Lucius Lyon. Lucius whispers in Anika's ear, I know that you really did push Rhonda. Now I know you really did push her. So she kind of gives Lucius the eye like, yeah, I did push that bitch, but not really. He kind of looks at him like, damn, so you on to me too? So, as they're walking down there, she basically tells Lucius, I gotta get some fresh air. So, Rhonda decided to carry her motherfucking ass out there on the terrace. After all that shit pops off with Tariq the Freak and, Lucius's mother basically outing him to the family, saying that Tariq the Freak is his half-brother, Lucius tells Andre to go outside and get Anika. Go and get my wife. It's time for us to go. So, Andre, he's headed to go outside to get Anika so she can come and so she can leave and all that type of shit. But before he gets out there, Rhonda already out there whipping ass, bitch. Yes, Rhonda is whipping ass and taking motherfucking names. She's beating the shit out of Anika. And she was like, bitch, I know you pushed me because you wanted your child to be the sole heir. She was like, you damn right I wanted my child to be the sole heir. So this bitch Anika basically went ahead and admitted that she's the one who pushed Rhonda down the goddamn stairs. So they fighting, they scuffling. Now, mind you, they're doing all of this shit over the fucking terrace. They're doing all of this shit over the terrace. So at this point, we don't know what the fuck's gonna pop off. So as all of this shit is going on, as Rhonda and Anika are fighting, they holding each other over the terrace and Rhonda's choking her out. Andre comes out of the door and he sees them. And as he comes out of the door and he sees them, I don't know what the fuck happened. We don't know if somebody fell. We don't know if one of them fell. We don't know if both of them fell. We don't know what the fuck happened. Did he possibly witness Rhonda killing Anika? Did he see both of them fall over the ledge? Did he see Anika push Rhonda over the ledge? What the fuck happened at this point, y'all? And that is how this shit went the fuck off. Who is dead? Is anybody dead? Are they still out there fighting? Is Andre just in shock? Is that the whole... Well, what the fuck happened, y'all? What the fuck went on? Bitch, I'm dead. I am dead. There's a whole lot that went on. Like I said, we found out Tariq the Freak is Lucius's brother. Deacon and sat there and married Lucius. Rhonda and sat there and basically told this bitch, I know you pushed me. Now they out there fighting. One of their ass possibly dead. Both of them possibly dead. Girl, what the fuck is really going on? I want y'all to tell me what y'all thought about this episode down in the comment section down below. It's going to be a lot of speculation as to who's dead, as to what happened. We already know it's going to be a lot of that going on leading up to the season 3. So I'm excited to see what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. If you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy my videos, please consider giving this a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.